I really enjoyed watching the video Back to School 3. It just gave me a different perspective on how education is handled in different countries. It was kind of sad to see the different stories of the kids. One of the things that just really was important from the video when it said that 189 countries are trying to make basic education available to kids, which is awesome. But another sad thing, a sad thing that was from the video where it said that 75 million kids are not going to school right now. And it was one of the questions that kind of like popped to me through from the video was that every parent wants the best for their kids, and that every kid has a goal, and like the only way to achieve that goal is through education. Pretty much education is the key. And I want to start first talking about the girl from Afghanistan, Shugurfa. I think it was pretty interesting that she started school at the age of 11. I mean, at the age of 11, we think of being in fifth grade, but for her, that was the best thing ever. And how she loves and how she wants to become a doctor, and how hard it is for her to attend because most of the dropouts in Afghanistan are normally girls. And the Taliban makes it harder for girls to attend school because they're attacked personally. And like I remember I said something about 100, like a couple of students were injured from a poisonous gas that was thrown out of school. And one of the main things in Afghanistan is more security, and it also makes it harder for girls to attend school because they have to do chores and like boys don't have to, and so it's hard to handle school and chores at the same time. And so I think it was fascinating how she maintained school and her chores. And then the little boy from Brazil, he was really nice, very enthusiastic and charismatic. So sad though, his environment, pretty much his city is controlled by drug dealers, and like how I said, it's either like he goes to school or he's in prison. And it was interesting how he started school and he skipped a grade, but it was sad that he was held back because his principal didn't think that it was right for him to move on because it was going to be hard for him to deal with older kids, and it's kind of sad. He was kind of sad about it because to see his sister kind of move on to a different school. And then I also really like the story from the girl from India, Naraj. For her, it was interesting because for the first girl, the girl in Afghanistan, her mom wanted to go to school and she wanted like to be successful and move on because she wasn't able to go to school and had to learn how to write and read. But for Naraj's mom, she had a different perspective on school. She said that it didn't make a difference. So and pretty much in India, like girls are raised to do the labor work, and in order for them to go to school, they have to go to school at night. So Naraj used to go to school at night, but she had to do like a trip, had to take some cows somewhere, and so she missed school for 4 months. So that kind of put her in a spot. So she was kind of held back a little bit, and then they closed the night school, so she wasn't able to continue. And then she was able to attend day school, but she was put in second grade, so she didn't really like that because she was teased. So she pretty much dropped out of school. So not her future, it's to marry someone that's educated. But they show her a video of when she was little and that she wanted to like make a school, and that was pretty sad. And then this is completely different from the boy from Japan, Ken. He pretty much, like in Japan, they pretty much offer them like pre-K since they're 1 year old, and it was interesting because they used to go to school since like Monday through Saturday, but now they cut down a little bit school, so they go from Monday through Friday. Um, but they still their scores are pretty high. And for Ken, he had different activities. And what it was interesting about him is that he did enjoy going to school, and it's just like different. He had like the resources then to attend school, um, and he had his parents that were educated. His mom was a teacher or in education in something, and his dad was an engineer. So he always had that person to kind of like people to support him through school. Likewise, he had more resources like computers and books. What it was interesting about him is that he enjoyed like physical activity, and um, he also never like he never missed a day of school, which is pretty intense. Um, but overall, this video gave me a different perspective on education and how blessed we are. And that's it.